All right, here we go. NBA 2K26 here. Looks great on the Pro. It is Pro enhanced, so this is pretty good. These games, you're basically buying a patch each year. It's NBA 2K, and it's like patch 26, if you think of it that way. The patch for 2K26. I did a fantasy draft, so I got players from random. I just randomized fantasy drafts. So I got whoever.
From deep.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Kidd kicks to LeBron. Another three for Chicago.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And here is Johnson, following the three-pointer by Jason Kidd. Pass to Roy. Here's the screen. To the paint, here's McAdoo. The shot's good. Roy making the play. Roy's got his third assist on the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Three-pointer, Kidd, and the Bulls another three.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And so it's Chicago, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
So with Bosch on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Van Horn. Cassell is out there with Starks. And it's Cowens in at the 4 spot. All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin. Well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
And there's marketing with the response. Got to love this guy's moxie.
Here's Cassell. And the Bulls, another 3.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Davis is checked in for Van Horn. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Halliburton's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Sampson, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Heads-up play by Roy. He can be an effective facilitator when he wants.
Here's Cassell. 6 points for him. And the Bulls, another 3.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back over to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Halliburton, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Cowens, and the Bulls, another 3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
The 3 from Davis. Good on the triple. Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The shot's good from Eaton.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Yes, that goes in. Sampson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
For 3, Kidd. Good! Another from 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Pass to Mac. Roy from outside hits the three-point bomb. Roy's got 5 points so far.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Roy passes to McAdoo and stolen by LeBron. Left side Kidd. From downtown, connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
The shot will not fall. And taken away by Roy. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls out front, running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. What are you guys thinking about when you look at the schedule? What do you know?
Well, I know what's on Shaq's schedule. Wake up, 12 pancakes, nap, chocolate shake, watch a little TV, chocolate shake again, then stroll to work.
Well, kid, you have no idea what's on my schedule. It's 15 pancakes. Let me check and see what's up next.
Oh, well, just look, it's a nap again, so that's it.
Well, I could use a nap. Putting up with you two is exhausting. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Chicago Bulls.
They've imposed their will on the glass, getting all the 50-50 balls and maybe even a few 20-80 balls.
Love the activity. Don't just say you want to win. Prove it and get it.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Jason Kidd in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Well, there is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together. And again for 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg, he's now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Back to Smith. Here's McAdoo. He's got 8. Pass to Shays. 4 on the clock. And it's Halliburton missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Kidd. Good. Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson, viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Bulls 3rd.
And last year, this team was so composed
right.
at the line. They would
Doing good in
love
this
to
game. I'm going to have to
make
make it a little
that
bit
shot.
tougher because I'm dominating this game. But
And if you're just
this is my
joining us,
first
we
game
played
playing the
over mid here
NBA
in the
2K26. I
third.
made it
Halliburton
kind of
with
easy
it.
so I could
He's picked up by Kidd.
get a feel for it.
Smith outside.
Pretty good. I'm playing on PS5
Smith
Pro,
with
so
the
it's
stuff.
the enhancements. You can see the nice graphics and frame rate.
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Davis.
Let's see here. I did a fantasy draft, so I got a kind of mixed up teams.
From deep.
It was fun.
Another
Game 1 of
3 for
82.
Chicago.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Shays.
I'm hoping to get NHL 26 as well for you, so I can
Halliburton up top.
do some hockey
He's
as
covered
well.
by Kidd. A nice
As
shot
hockey
by
season just
Halliburton.
began, NBA season
Halliburton's
starts
got
on
11 points.
Tuesday, so
Gotta love
getting
how
some NBA
efficient
going here.
Halliburton is a confident shooter from
But
the mid-range.
all these games, it's just a
And when
patch.
Tyrese
All these games are as a
Halliburton
patch
in the
every
NBA
year,
break,
but
scouts
I always
were
get
worried
them
about his shot release point.
because they improve them
It's
every year, even if it's a little
definitely
bit.
more than you would teach, but
It's just
by
like a
the same
patch you have to
token,
pay for.
He gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And now,
Yeah,
Allie
I ended
LaForce
up with
has
LeBron on
something
my
for
team.
us from the sideline.
Hey, Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I kick it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Kevin?
He
Missed that.
spreads it around. Thanks so much,
I work
Allie,
on my
for the
free
report.
throws.
So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA
Oh,
career.
my goodness.
In the mid-'90s, we were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also
I'm up by
some of the things they've
46.
added for
Yeah, this
guys,
is a little
massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs.
But it
All
helps
of
me
that
get a
makes
feel
it a little
for
bit
it.
easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Yeah, I
Sign me
made
up,
three.
Kevin.
I made the
I'll be
slider
right
for
there,
threes easy just to help me out.
reclining fully right next to you.
Pass to Bird. That's good. And it's
Like that.
Halliburton with the assist.
They got the hot hand, the
Bird's got
basketball
2
next
now
to
from beyond the
that's
arc
really
in
cool.
the third for Detroit.
They had that last year too. The graphics are always look a little better, a little
Scanning the
tweaked.
floor. And the
And
Bulls,
I'm guessing this is
another
running at
three.
4K 60. That's
And
usually what
perimeter
PS5 Pro
scoring,
games run at.
I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
It's pretty
Well, they
smooth.
certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
McAdoo misses.
They got the commentary.
And
And
you
let me know if
see
the
the
commentary's too
frustration
loud.
on his
Turn it
face.
down
He
so I
had
can
a
talk
great
over it. But
opportunity
it's
there,
kind
and
of
he
low,
blew
so
it.
it's not too bad. So I can hear it because I just got the game. I wanted to hear it.
Launches a three.
Well, I got that one
for
excellent.
Chicago.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want.
Playing 5-minute
the other
quarters because 12 is too long.
And
Because
that's
look,
just
playing
good
5 and I already
coaching.
get 100 in the
They
third
have made
quarter.
the
So
better adjustment.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
The Pistons making a change here. Sampson's checked in. Russell comes in for Bird. Roy's checked in for Smith. And it's Johnson in for Halliburton. And Greg, while
I'll
they
do a
need more
settings
talent,
tour in a
the
little bit
Bulls
here.
have had only one top 5 pick.
Yeah, after this game,
in
I'll
the
do it. Just
last
show you the
17
settings.
seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Cassell kicks to Starks. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Chicago.
All right,
One thing
105.
about
Yes, I'm at
Starks, he is
105.
extremely confident on both ends.
And 5-minute quarter. Yeah, if I play 12-minute quarters, I score 300 points.
Roy against Kidd. Pass to Sampson. Just 3 on the clock. The shot's good. Roy
I'm not
making
even
the
playing
play.
defense now. I have such a lead. I don't have
Roy's
to worry
got
about
5
it.
assists tonight, and so it's Chicago. Holding an unbelievable lead.
I'm looking forward to the hockey game. It's PS5 Pro enhanced for the first time. Last year's wasn't. And I'm assuming they're going to enhance the baseball in March, so that'll be good too.
For you right after this.
Because yeah, you got a locked 4K 60 when you have the PS5 Pro. It's nice.
Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
So with James on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Buck Williams is out there with Miller. Then it's Cassell. Then it's Starks. And it's Eaton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Cassell. It's good from long range. Cassell's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bulls.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
All right, let's see here. And we got this
Outside
game
Williams,
won. But
from the arc.
if you haven't played NBA 2K26, it's pretty good. It's a nice I call it a patch because that's all it is. These annual games are just patches.
One more miscommunication at
But
the
it's clearly improved.
Well, this is a good reminder.
It seems to be smoother and graphics a little better than last year. And
his athletic ability.
it's on sale right now, so I recommend. I wouldn't pay full price for it, but I recommend getting this. I waited till the sale because they put it on sale for opening day every year. If you notice, it's $69.99 for like a month, and they drop it to $48.99 for the for opening day. They do it every year, so I was just waiting. Save $20. You save over $20, so it's not bad.
Roy against Miller. Sampson, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's exactly
the hockey is not on sale. I want to get the hockey too. Wish they'd bring back NBA Live. That was a good game too.
For the 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
He's hit with a 3-second violation. GA in recent seasons,
anybody play NBA 2K26?
Debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving.
Anybody? Yeah. What do you think of it?
And the closer the race is, I think the more heated.
I think IGN giving it 8.
So especially since the criteria for the award.
But I mean, it's not. You don't. It's not. If you have 25, you're fine. But
checked in for Mike Miller.
I'm more actually getting into the hockey this year because the Utah has a name now. The Mammoth. So. Yeah, and it's the first year as PS5 Pro enhanced, so I'm looking forward to the hockey.
Van Horn, he's
just didn't
checked
get
in
it
for
yet.
the Bulls. Shot clock at 5, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication?
But yeah, this game's good. I mean, yeah, if you have 2K25, you're fine if you don't want to buy the new one. But
here's Cassell.
I would, if you're gonna get it over $20 off.
Why not go back to him?
Well,
it's basically 50 instead of 70, which is a pretty good discount.
Which is why they're in control of this game.
The tray, and the Bulls another 3.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove.
$50 is actually a good deal for a game because the original Nintendo Entertainment System in the 80s, the games were $50 each. So to buy a fairly new game for $50 is a pretty good deal. This game's only been out a little over a month.
Here's Cassell.
To save 20 was worth the wait.
Another 3.
Nice answer back there. Love
I was
to
looking
see
forward to the NBA
the
season
competitive.
Tuesday. Should be fun.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
We've seen
All
him
right,
shoot.
I got this game won, but
from deep
we'll do
for
another
a
one.
season, so Halliburton
I'm playing the Pistons
accurate
right now.
from three-point land.
And again,
So this is the real NBA 25-26 season. So
Yes, and with
I
this
try to get all the
winding
sports
down,
games
it's obvious to everyone who
every
watched
year.
it,
The
just a
as far as
total
the major
mismatch and a
sports in
show
America.
of strength.
NHL, NBA,
This
MLB,
was a
NFL.
team
I always try to get the
performing
annual. I
to
try to buy
its
them
fullest
all 4 of them every year.
A hugely
Because I like to play the
satisfying
franchises.
win.
I don't really do the other
Game that
stuff,
not many will
but
soon forget.
the franchises are
On
fun
the
to
other
play.
side,
Try to win the
one
championship
that
of
I
whatever
think
sport it
most
is.
will try to forget.
And
Just
it'll
baseball's
go
hard
down
to finish
as
the
their
season because there's
first
so many
official win
games.
of the new year.
And they'll take
But I
the
always
win
try.
tonight, setting
Sometimes
the
I make
tone
it.
in the first
Sometimes I
matchup
finish the
of this
season.
four-game
Sometimes I
season
don't.
series.
And what a tremendous standout.
I didn't finish it this year.
With
I
the
probably
block.
won't
And patrolling the lane
But I'll
and
still
the
play the game
game after game.
till
This
26
guy's
comes
a
out. So hope
monster
26 is
defensively.
PS5 Pro enhanced.
Now he's claimed
I was surprised
overall
25
in
wasn't.
total block shots. What
But
a
I'm sure
career he's
26 will
putting
be
together.
enhanced.
Saw the
Because
opportunity to put
NHL's
this
enhanced
away,
after
and
last year's it
you
wasn't,
can
but this
see the
year's
killer
is.
instinct take over.
They are
And
playing with
and
so
NBA and
much
the NFL are
confidence.
enhanced.
They've been clutch all the way around.
Halliburton for three.
If you have the Pro.
Drills it from outside.
If you don't have the Pro, it still looks good on the PS5, I'm sure. But
This is where it can get
the enhancements are nice
And within the bigger picture of the game,
because you get a
have these
much more stable
individual
frame
matchups.
rate.
Another three for Chicago.
This arena was rocking.
Yeah, I don't know how the
throughout
Bulls are
night.
going to do
You
this
could
year, but they're
really
doing good in my
feel
season.
The energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
All right, this is over.
Here's Van Horn. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big
138,
margin. This
69.
game may
Wow,
not have been the
destroyed
most
them.
exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical
That's
performance
a
they put on.
was
I know
a
their
60.
fans
It's almost
appreciated it,
70
and we
point win.
saw at times just stretches of excellent defense.
The
Close
commentary is
pursuit from
good,
an
and
offensive
the
standpoint
presentation.
as well.
This game has the best
Pretty much
presentation of the sports
dominant.
games.
That concludes the first
The other
game of
games
the
could
NBA
learn from this
season.
one.
Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce.
They have the with
This
the
is
My
Kevin
Career
Holland
thing and
saying
all that. With
thank
that's
you
where all the
once again for being with us
microtransactions come in.
tonight
But
on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our
yeah,
player
I
of
think
the
most
game,
people just play the franchise, so
Jason Kidd.
it's you just ignore that stuff and save your money. That's what I just play the franchise. I don't do the microtransaction stuff. All right, stats here. Kid got 48 points. Wow. Team comparison. I didn't miss one. Wow, I got the slider set up too. I look at that. I didn't miss 100%. 46 for 46. Wow. All right. Let's see the next game here. All right, so that's a win. What do I got next? Is it Orlando? Yeah, Bulls at Magic. Okay. Yeah, let me show you the settings. If you're thinking about getting NBA 2K26 and you want to know about the settings, let me just show you. So we'll just kind of run through them here and let you take a look. I'm not going to do like a sliders because everybody's skill level is different. So no two people are going to have the same sliders that they are comfortable with. So just run through what they got here. So you can put the autosave on or off. Quarter length, you can down to 3. Let's see here. No, you can down to 1. 1 to obviously 12. There it is. You can simulate at 12. Normally it's play to sim minutes. I should actually do that. Then you got draft order. That's for your fantasy draft. And then player pool. Yeah, you can. This is cool. You can draft from all teams. I don't remember they had this last year for 2K25. You can select all teams and basically pick from legends and current players and everything. It's really cool. So that's the that. We'll go to the next thing. Off-season auto. I just put this stuff on auto. I don't be bothered with all this, but league realignment. And put that off. See, they have all the off-season, summer league, staff signing, staff retirement, qualifying orders. You can just see all this here. On, you just toggle these on or off, whatever you want. It's all personal tastes here. And the features: protected players, simulation speed, happy medium. That's probably the we want to keep it at a balance. Happy medium is probably a good way to do it. Farewell tour. That's whether or not to have the farewell tour feature enabled. Yeah, that's if somebody's retiring. It's pretty cool. They know everything in this game. Staff abilities, progressive fatigue. Like I said, I'm just everybody's preferences are going to be different, so I'm just showing you if you don't have the game, what they offer, so you know what you're getting if you get the game. Injuries on or off. Career ending. Look at even career ending injury frequency. This is probably the most in-depth franchise of the sports games. Difficulty, simulator difficulty, trade negotiation, morale difficulty. Just go the three. You can pause if you want. I'll just run through these so you can see everything. You can make adjustments as you need, but basically, yeah, I play on Hall of Fame and they just tweak from there. It's how I do it. But like I said, everybody's preferences are going to be different. That's why I don't do like regular just sliders, because everybody's skill level is different, so everybody's gonna have different sliders. So I just show you what they offer, and then if you get the game, you can make your own adjustments. Because a lot of people don't have the game and they wonder about it, so I just like to show people what they have here. Fatigue, possession results. What's this? Higher means more possession results in a shot. Higher means more shots will generate an assist. Okay, cool. Steals, blocks. I'll just go through these and you can pause as you need to see read what you want to read. Shot types. Yeah, they really, this is like the most in-depth sliders of any sports game that I've ever seen. As far as settings go, MLB The Show, NHL, EA Sports NHL, and Madden NFL could learn from NBA 2K. It's almost too many sliders. There's so many. I mean, you can never have too many sliders, but it's just like there's so much to think about. All right, the ticker. It's how you want all that to go. Just go through these so you can see everything. Okay, we'll go to simple setup. That was that. Oh, then they have what else? We got tuning sliders, trades. How you want all that done? If you have any questions, just leave a comment. I'll get the answer for you. But I'm just gonna. Wow, look at all this stuff. It's amazing how much they have here. Yeah, I'm just going through. So you can just pause where you want. You can read. I'm just going through it so you can see all the settings, progression. How much the training. Quickly players progress when using the oh, cool. That's pretty cool. They thought of everything. Let me go through this. Attributes progression. Yeah, this is how they progress as they play. This is really cool, and you can adjust how fast or slow. That's really cool. Yeah, I'll just go through all these. Yeah, I could do a video that takes hours with so many settings in here, but I just want to show everybody the settings. 'Cause like I said, everybody's gonna have different skill levels. So nobody's gonna have the same settings. That's why I always look at people's other sliders, and I never use them because I have my own. Yeah, their skill level is different than mine, so their sliders aren't gonna work. Growth phase, peak phase, decline phase, growth phase. Okay. Contracts. That's cool. Salary expectations. If you want to dig into all this, you can. I'm probably not going to mess with this stuff too much. Trades. All right, let me go to the CPU user. All right, this is where you're going to spend most of your time probably. Just setting up here. I always put this up to like a feel for the game just to help me put the 3 point at 100. But this is off. I'll just show you the user because the user CPUs are the same. You're just going to adjust. You're going to spend most of your time adjusting in here, I'm sure. So they got all the game style custom. Defense, layup strength, the jump shot, help defensive strength, steal success. I wouldn't recommend putting these at 100 because it'd be too easy. Agility, vertical, strength, stamina, speed. Yeah, you can put the game style on custom. You can put it on Hall of Fame if you want like this. That's going to be the hardest. What I like to do is put it on Hall of Fame and then adjust, make it easier from there. Offense is your rebounding. Higher is going to get you more rebounding, and lower is going to get you less. So it's pretty clear. Game style Hall of Fame. Take close shots. Yeah, these are like AI tendencies. If you're doing, these are probably better if you're doing an AI versus AI and you're just watching the game. All right. Hall of Fame. Fouling. Yeah, you can turn fouls off and just let the game be chaos if you want. Game style. Speed. What's the speed? Controls the speed at which fast players move without the ball. Okay. Yeah, you can put the higher range too. So you could tweak that to make the whole range. They can go as slow as possible, up to like that. That's pretty cool. All right, let me put it back. Like I said, I'll put it on. I recommend putting it on Hall of Fame and then tweaking it off that. But you may have a different skill level than me, so you're just yes. Like I said, no two sliders are gonna be the same. Everybody's skill level is different. Yeah, whenever I try somebody else's sliders, they never work for me because my skill level is different. All right, that's that's it. There's a slider, the CPU, and then so if I go to CPU, it's the same sliders just for CPU. It's a lot of sliders. Look at this. All right. If you have any questions, just leave a comment in the video and under the video, and be sure to like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And yeah, I'll help you. If you don't have the game you're thinking about getting, here's all the sliders. That's the main reason I did this video. If you don't have the game and you want to know what the settings are like, I'm just wanted to show you. But yeah, I'm not going to do like a settings sliders. Show you what my sliders are because like I said, you'll end up tweaking them anyway because that's what always happens. So I try to stay default as possible and just make a few tweaks. I don't really overhaul the entire slider setup. So hopefully this helps somebody if they're thinking about getting NBA 2K26, and we'll see you next time. All right. I'll post that video later. It's just running through the settings for NBA 2K26. All right, that last game was too easy. I should put this to 75. Try that, because I won by 60 last time. It was a little too much. Save these. Can I just overwrite these? Here we go. Overwrite, yes. Okay. All right, let's play Mikey. So I won the first game. Let's play game 2 of 82. Play game. Here we go.
And get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson.
I got Jordan on Orlando. I did a fantasy draft and just like simulated it. So players ended up all over the place. I got Michael Jordan playing on Orlando.
There's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having me.
Tee us up now. Is the news robust?
Let me know if you want me to turn the commentary off, because I'm kind of talking. I got it low, but if you can't hear me, just let me know. I'll turn it down or off.
Monday, the Atlanta Hawks
I just want to hear it because I just got the game.
For them. And then on Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town.
And you know, for that matchup with the Knicks, that's going
cool.
to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
And the starting group for Chicago, we've got Davis, and it's James in at the small forward. And for the Magic, they've got Jaylen Brown, and it's Issel in at the 4. And Orlando going back to the bold pinstripes. Shams, I think I like it. What do you think?
BA, I'm a Chicagoan, so I remember those pinstripe Bulls uniforms. It's a throwback look. From everything I've heard, it's been a very warm reception in Orlando. It's a little bit of nostalgia. Connecting this team with those iconic Magic squad from back in the day in the 90s, I think that's a good sign. I'm a fan.
And so here is Chicago, following the three-point basket by Orlando.
I missed that one.
Rondo with it. James is there. And the basket by
See how often I'm hitting now. I turned it down a little bit from last time.
Likes to operate.
Just going to test this out.
He is a scoring machine.
The 3 is up. The shot by Kidd, no good.
Too many here.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Issel. Puts it hard with one hand.
All right, 100 was too easy, and now I'm having trouble with 75 here on the 3s.
Right there.
Try again. If I miss another one, I'm going to tweak it up a little bit.
Looking to end the run. And again.
Yeah, I got to tweak this up. Hope you can change the sliders. There it is. See, you can change them in game. You can't. Madden got to change that. You can't in Madden NFL. You can't change sliders in game. All right, let's do. Try 90. See how that goes.
No good by Chicago.
He is just
I'm testing these sliders out for me.
That to fall.
All right, Chums,
everybody's sliders are gonna be different, but yeah, I'm just seeing what works for me. I don't really suggest sliders because they're my sliders. They're not. Everybody's skill level is different. So I always look at people's sliders, but I never use them because they're the person that sets them up is their sliders.
The screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk here? Can I charge my phone right now?
Well, I missed again.
Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. Now here's Jordan.
I'm at 90 now.
Pass to Brown. Launches a 3. It's a three-pointer.
I just love the ball movement.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
All right, let's test these. I'm testing the 3-point sliders out here, so we'll see how this works.
Here's Kidd. Sinks it
that one hit.
Distance. And Shams with younger teams like OKC taking the
I have them at 90. It was 75. I was missing them too much.
Any concern there for the league?
It's probably just because I'm not good at the game.
The parity and all these young
see how 90 works.
Good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday, You want to see that
I gotta
next
play some
generation
defense
of
on that.
players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Shai
Oh, there we go.
Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flag, the list goes on.
It's tipped. Beyond the arc. And again,
Got it.
it's the Bulls from deep.
This is huge for Kid's confidence when he's dialed in from deep. This offense
My 90's
is
working, but I'm
especially
probably hitting it too
dangerous.
much still. But
Goes up from the top of the key. Cowens grabs the board.
Can't
let's
blame
give
him.
it a try
Just
here.
trying to take what the defense allows.
Jacks up a three. Nails it from three. Kid's got 12 points in the game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Playing
And so now a
5-minute
timeout
quarters,
called
so
by Jamal
5-minute
Mosley.
quarters seem to work
He's
pretty
gonna
good.
talk it over with his
That's the
guys.
default.
And
So
with
usually the
some
defaults I
smaller
recommend to
market
use
teams
because
facing off in last year's finals.
that's usually what
Shams,
works.
any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open
I
league
gotta
right
play
now.
defense better.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. Here's Kidd. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Another three for Chicago.
All right, we're
He's
winning.
going
Cool.
off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
All right,
The Magic
15-14.
have
Good
got
game
6
right
and
now.
8 shots to go. Here's Doncic.
Well, I went.
Hey,
Yeah, I gotta
Doncic
really gotta work on my
hammers it
defense.
home.
Can't let Doncic get the
If you're just
position
joining us,
he
this is
seeks,
not
or
W.
he'll
This is
dunk
NBA
all over
2K26. 2K does WWE as well. I almost said it.
Here's Kidd. 15 points in the game.
Just that one.
Just 1 point separating the teams. Down low. And Doncic the bucket.
You gotta think of the sliders like a
Brown.
percentage. So you're gonna get.
Doncic has
You
got
put it
his
on 90,
second
you're gonna hit
bucket.
90%.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint.
If you
That's
put it on
3
90, if you
straight
put it on
field
100, you're
goals
gonna hit
from below the free
100%.
throw line.
Here's Kidd.
Excellent, got that
Counted
one.
from distance.
That's
Tied at
3 in a
18.
row
Good
from
game.
out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Doncic passes to Rulin. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Eaton. The Bulls on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Kidd. Another three for Chicago.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Rulin. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Bulls up by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of...
That's good. Good game.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Bulls leading by 3. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one
they
to
just took it
facilitate
from me
that
there.
this year.
On the court for Chicago. And it's Starks in at the shooting guard position. Bridgman, no good. Chicago has gotten 7
All right, let's see if I can
three-point attempts
get a
to
nice
fall.
lead here with another 3.
Here's Cassell.
I messed that one up.
Gets
Oh, I got it
the ball
anyway.
to go.
Lackluster defense.
You gotta hit the
Showing
green there to get
desire
it to say
chase
excellent.
shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment.
Yeah, this game, like always, this game is just a patch. There's no major overhaul here, but it's
With the drive. Marley
it's up
passes
to you if it's
Issel
worth it to you
from
get
the
to buy
arc.
the patch.
Orlando again missing.
But it's definitely better than what it is. It's better
Bulls
every year.
leading by 6. And one thing you can say about today's NBA, Shams, it keeps you guessing.
Oh, does it? I mean, this is an era of wide open competition. We've seen the flattening of the lottery odds, the big comebacks, especially in the playoffs this past year, a different champion each season. These are exciting times
he's wide
to
open.
be sure. And I think continuingly with this.
All right, I'm leading
collective bargaining
24-20.
agreement,
It's
we're
all
gonna
right.
see more and more players in the league.
year-round news cycle, which is good for you.
If you have any questions about the game and you're thinking about getting it, just let me know. It's on sale right now. In the if you have a PlayStation, it's on sale. I'm not sure how it is with the Xbox, but PlayStation Store has it for like $50 instead of 70.
He's got 21. Here's Doncic, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Doncic has got 6.
Luka knows he can get that shot off quickly, simply trusting his instincts there.
Here's Kidd. And again, no good by Chicago.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, there's more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. Pass to Issel. Fades back. And another basket for Orlando.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Kidd with the bucket.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams.
Fast breaks, 20-point Nuggets.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive.
All right, I got a 4-point lead. It's a close game here.
Magic trail by 4.
As we head towards the half.
With Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Can't hit a shot all of a sudden. We're doing good.
Some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy.
I did a fantasy draft and kind of just let the AI do it, so you're going to see players from all different teams. This is not doing the actual roster.
Here's Kidd.
It's fun to do that because you don't know who's going to end up where. Nice, there we go. That's what I needed.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
From deep, Jordan. Chicago grabs the miss. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor.
5-point lead.
Because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
To the middle. Here's Rondo, and he converts the layup. Rondo, he's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey,
say hi in the chat if you're here.
Yeah, you can't say that
we'll
with
talk
enough
some
emphasis.
sports here.
The defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low.
You have this game?
With some physicality in the paint.
You think about getting it? Oh, he got knocked over.
And they can run out the clock here. No need.
You're thinking about getting this? It's good. I mean, it's yeah. Like I said, it's a patch. It's basically just a patch like every year, but.
There's the drive. Played it
it's
in
improved.
With a nice touch off the window. And it's now just
because these annual games, you're just buying a patch every year, so it is. There's rarely like a major overhaul.
It's the Bulls. They lead by 1, and we'll be back for the second half following the break.
But
keep it right here.
I buy it. I like the patch. I like getting the patch every year. It's like I call it the patch. I like to get it every year, so I always upgrade.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for Chicago, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in that first matchup. Played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
Now let's take a closer look at that tight first half for the Chicago Bulls.
They've had the hot hand from deep. So I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They sure made it look easy at times. What a half. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, Clark, by my count, in your
all right, here we go.
career,
Second
you made
half.
all of 23
Close game.
triples and hit a respectful 34%.
This should be a good second half.
23
If you have any questions about the game, just ask.
Close to 5-year career, maybe
Oh, he
the
just stole it.
equivalent
Oh,
of
wow.
3.25 years on the court.
I got to get better
the
at this
three-ball
game.
was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now.
Now I'm losing.
Everybody is shooting threes.
We've got Rajon Rondo, and it's Walton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Here's Kidd. Connects again.
That's
from
what I needed
distance.
right there.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible.
Chad is quiet. Nobody's talking.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Offline with a 3. Orlando has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, BA. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Kidd. Good! Another from 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets.
If you're just joining, yeah, I got Jordan on. Yes, that's Michael Jordan on the Magic.
I
did a fantasy draft.
6 attempts, he's made 5.
So you're going to see
efficiency.
players on
His
different
assist numbers
teams.
certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these
I
teams.
missed that one. It was
And
bad.
that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just too good.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
And again for 3.
And what a
Tie game.
fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Here's Kidd. Off target from outside. Orlando leading. Here's Brown. Oh,
Okay.
Brown just throws it down.
Hey, the defense has no answer for Jaylen Brown. I mean, when he's
I'm
dribbling
down by
the ball,
4
his
now.
teammates know they're in good hands.
The 3 is up. Connects again from distance.
And with that make, he stands alone with the second most triples in a game.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases
Nice
the ball
block.
from deep,
Here we go.
it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Lets the 3 fly, and again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget. They get the rebound. Walton, and he gets that one. Walton's got 4 points this quarter.
My tie game.
That is one of the many things you get from Walton. He's a relentless rebounder.
Here's Kidd. Good. Another.
Oh, hot as a tea
The
kettle.
PS5 Pro
He is
runs
just
this really nice.
firing
If you have a
away,
Pro,
and he has set a
you
new
probably like.
record
I
for
recommend
the
this more if you
most
have a Pro
triples
than
ever
regular
in an
PS5. But
NBA game.
sure, it's fine on
Breaking his
PS5.
own
But
record. We knew his reputation
It's,
and the kind
really
of shooting
smooth.
display he can put
You
on.
can see it's,
He's taking it to another level, though. Luka Doncic is checked in for Orlando.
looks a little better than last year.
Here's Jordan. 9 points in the game. Pass to
It's
Issel.
basically just an annual patch, these games.
Now Brown lets it go from deep. Cowens grabs the
I'll
board.
let you decide if you want to get
Cowens has
upgrade
got
or not,
4
but it's
rebounds
definitely
now.
fun. So you're not going to be disappointed.
Here's Kidd. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Knocks it down from distance.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can
All right, nice
open up
7-point
things
lead.
for others.
Good. Got a quarter
been
left,
watching
though.
him hold court out at the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
I could put it away. We could go up by 10 with this.
The shot clock and the game clock. The three. Oh,
nice 10-point lead. Just ran away a little bit here.
This guy can't be
opened up a 10-point lead. We're neck and neck the whole game, and I just blew it open a little bit.
Doncic, no good. Here's Kidd. The three.
I missed that. Oh, I got it. All right. Thought I missed that.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we return to the action as the single-game record for three-pointers is being rewritten.
Give this man his flowers. He is putting on a game for the ages.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Davis out there with Williams. And it's Starks in at the two-guard. Count it. Good.
Okay.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night.
This isn't over yet, but we got a nice lead.
Giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Here's Kidd. There's the three. Rulin pulls it in.
One. Down by up by 11, I mean. Doing
Pass
good.
To Rondo. And stolen by Williams. Here's Kidd. Another bucket. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with.
All right, I was close the whole game, and I pulled away here late.
Feet, and it's come up big.
Not over yet, though.
For them.
You know,
I think 5-minute quarters is the way to go. The defaults usually work pretty good for me, and I think we're doing good with 5-minute quarters.
Extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Missed that one.
By Kidd, no good. Magic trail by 12. Marley passes to Rondo. About a minute and a half.
If you have any questions, if you're thinking about getting NBA 2K26,
here's Marley.
If you have any questions about it, just let me know. Here, I'll answer what I can. I'll show you what I want to, whatever you want to see.
Just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Kidd. And again.
72. All right, there. We just blew this one open.
Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Both teams will make substitutions. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Murray was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of it.
And it's good. He hits another one.
Never in the history
of the
franchise
we got a 16-point lead. I think we got
this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick.
It's going to be tough for them to come back on this one. A little defense there. Good.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
He didn't make
all right, 75-59. Doing good.
They just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jordan with it.
I got to improve my defense in this game now. Oh, we got it.
Sweet move.
If you're wondering why Jordan's on the Magic, I did a fantasy draft. That's why.
Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
For 3. Good. He hits again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s.
All right, under 2 minutes, and I got a
Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81,
17 point lead.
Are the only higher scoring games ever.
An old school, old head point guard, Rajon Rondo's mindset is pass first, set up others. And on D, Rondo plays with passion, constantly pressuring his guy.
Good! That's another bucket! That puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing. Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Yeah, 78 points, tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in '61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 81 points from 2006. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bulls. And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc. Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense. And this one concludes with their second victory of the year. Yeah, this is far.
This camera angle's pretty good. I like the they give you a lot of different options, but this one's pretty good. I have to stick with this one. Oh, I just threw that away. That's right. I got such a lead. I'm not worried about it.
Things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
Bet they go to 2-0
here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Oh, nice setup for the slam. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over. BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. James with a steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can
we're
close
up by
the
9.
book
We
on
got
this
this.
one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Man, they're just getting run over right now. And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration. Let's loose for 3. And yes, another basket. The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for second all-time in scoring. Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, the defense throws everything at him, but he still scores. 81, equaling Kobe's scintillating game back in 2006. Just
a 10-point win. Good game.
Once again. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win. Those are so hard.
All right, so I'm 2-0. Who's next here? So I got the Hawks on my first home game. Yeah, right. Yeah, I was at the Pistons there. Yeah, it's my first home game. Hawks at Bulls. I'm 2-0. Cool. All right, let me check. There's so many options in this game. It's complete all types of layup attempts. Player progression lead. Look at that. So many things you can do. All right, let's do another game. So I won the first 2. So I am home against my first home game against the Hawks. So we're going for 3-0 here.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports.
I have the
I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline.
I have the announcers on, but I turned them low. Just let me know if I need to turn them lower.
They've got Nowitzki.
Brunson's on the Knicks. He ended up on the Hawks.
Roaming the paint.
On the pick and roll, Nowitzki uses his size so well, disrupting the D and getting himself into shooting position.
Kid, no good.
In 90 seems to be working good on the three-pointers. I mean, to play around how you like it, but
with less than a
everybody's sliders are going to be different because everybody's skill level is different. But 90's working for me.
You usually need about 10 games or so to figure out who's going to compete in their divisions. Numbers tend to regulate themselves over a couple of months.
There's Brunson once again paying attention. He
All
does
right, let me
not
test
give
this
anything away.
Three-point slider
now,
again.
Let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Well, right away, coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot.
I did a fan. If you're one of my Brunsons with the Hawks, I did a fantasy draft. So
double him.
You're gonna see players all over the place.
There you have it. Sounds like coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Hey, Richard, the play-in tournament has
so I'm gonna post a slider tour, like not like a sliders, just a tour for people who are interested in what the sliders are.
They failed to advance. It shows how valuable getting a top 6.
I don't really like to do actual slider, because everybody's are different.
That free throw, no good. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
So, guys, Trae Young's contract in Atlanta was coming to an end, and both sides could not reach an agreement on a long-term contract extension. So trade talks ensued, and Trae Young finds himself in a new destination that now makes him the lead franchise guard in a new home.
It is a new day. Thank you for the update, Shams. The drive by Worthy, basket good.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Three-pointer, Kid, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
All right, tie game. It's early though.
From Kid at the arc.
Yeah, I'm liking 5-minute quarters because the games play nice and smooth at a good pace, and you can go through the season at a good pace. You don't want to play 12-minute quarters. I mean, everybody's gonna have a different opinion, but you probably don't want to play 12-minute quarters because it'll really take a long time, and the scoring will be too high.
Three-pointer, Kid, another 3 for Chicago.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
From deep, Brunson, the offensive rebound. Oh, that's blocked. Kid against Brunson. Stolen by Worthy. Oh, and here we go. Worthy's got it. The fast break chance. Connects on the 17-footer.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
For 3, Kid drains it from beyond the arc. Kid's got 12 points in the game.
This quarter has been all in. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Jason Kidd.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch. And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to
see if I get that one.
And
nope.
You don't see many teams take these shots
Tied
as
at 12.
often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
If you have any questions about the game, just ask.
This is,
by Jason Kidd. As the title says, it's the newest NBA game, 2K26.
First quarter of play, and
I just got it because it went on sale.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound,
wow, I'm missing a bunch of them here.
If they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Bulls third.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
Brunson against Kidd. Nailed
there we go.
three-point land. 15 points in the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And it's Brunson missing.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to bounce.
Got that one up quick.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Brunson against Kidd. Thompson looking for an opening. 6 to shoot. Back to Nowitzki.
My defense needs work. There we go.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, another nice.
All right, I'm up by
bucket
4.
down low.
We're then
They've
near the
really
end
been
of the
able to work the ball into
first
the
quarter
post
here.
effectively
Good start.
here so far.
For 3, Kidd and the Bulls.
Nice.
Another 3.
21-14. Looks like a football
Last
score.
5 minutes,
21-14.
How about all 5 from long range?
Out to Thompson. The 3 hits it from 3-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams.
21-7. That looks like a football score too.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
All right, first
The
quarter.
offense
Doing
coming
good.
free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Jalen Brunson. Martin is out there with Landry. Then it's Thompson.
Oh, nice. That one
in at the small forward position.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Richard, the Bulls knocked out of the play-in by the Miami Heat for 3 seasons in a row.
You can't call it a rivalry if it's in the play-in. It's not the playoffs. The playoffs? With the Bulls finally committed to a rebuild, it could be a while before they create any more impressive postseason narratives.
On the wing, Thompson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Davis is checked in for Van Horn. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Cassell. Traps in the tray. Cassell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
From deep, Brunson. And it's Cowens with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 5. Stolen by Thompson. Brunson the pass to Vandeweghe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vandeweghe's got his first basket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Starks. Off target with his
missed
3.
that one.
The Hawks trail by
3-point, they get tired here.
Thompson in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And he's on a good
All right, here we
pace
go.
from 3-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second.
game.
It seems like with more to come.
Here's Starks. And again,
Missed it.
Chicago. No good. Vandeweghe passes to Thompson. Hawks passing it around. Vandeweghe misses.
No.
They should have a 4-point play, like from if you're on the other side of the half court. If you hit from behind the half line,
Davis
you
looking
get
for
4
an
points.
opening. From past the arc, sinks the triple.
There we go. I
Davis has
needed
got
that.
himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's
Yeah, the
toughest
half
thing
court line. If
about
you go
being
from
a
beyond that,
pro
you get 4
basketball
points.
player?
That'd be cool if they added that.
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, man, that
This
can be as
game's
difficult as
good,
anything.
like always. Like I enjoy this every year. It's just a,
Thompson outside.
it's just this, it's just NBA 2K with the,
Jason Kidd
it's just a
grabs
patch
the
you're
miss.
buying every year.
And sometimes on defense, yeah, you could just get
The
lucky.
game's NBA 2K. It's the same game every year. They just patch it.
Now
It's like
about 3
WWE
minutes gone in
2K.
the second quarter of
We'll miss that
basketball.
one.
And Worthy has got it here for Atlanta. They trail by 3.
Basically, if you want the upgrade or not, if you get this game, it's basically what it is.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And Thompson puts up a deep 3.
Yeah, you're basically these annual games. You're basically just paying for a really big patch every year.
And the 3-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
There we go.
Kidd, good.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one. Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
Kid from the arc, and the Bulls
Got it.
another three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki over Williams. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
And we're watching two teams looking to make that next step. They want to break out of the middle of the pack, prove they can do some damage.
Got it. Nice. 7-point lead. Excellent.
10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Francis. He's covered by Kidd. Francis passes to Nowitzki. And a missed layup.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll
Do I have
usually
time?
make.
And here's Kidd from the arc. Oh, and he just knocked out.
Got it. Wow, nice shot.
Oh, that's a shot in the arm going into half.
10-point lead to go to the half with that last shot. That was great.
So it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead.
Now, the best halftime in sports video games, the NBA one.
Big for him. Back to the action.
I mean, the baseball. There's no halftime in baseball. As far as NFL and the NHL, well, NHL doesn't have a halftime either, but they have like a third, 2/3 times. Kinda. You call them third times because they after each they have a break between
Welcome,
each
everybody.
period.
Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight.
There's a great.
The Cleveland Cavaliers up
It's
against
like watching
the
the real
Pistons
halftime.
out in Detroit. Start time 7 o'clock Eastern.
Let me go through my papers, Ernie. This game is too close to call. Pretty evenly matched squads. This is what my research is showing.
Yeah, it might just come down to who wants it more. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Chicago Bulls.
High fidelity, fast pace, and lots of three-pointers.
When it works, it's hard to argue, but beware. The paint is still a safer bet. Got to keep that balance.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. A fantastic game from Jason Kidd in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy
I missed
Donovan
that
has
one.
on the floor. Kidd out there with Davis. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Bosh. And it's Cowens in at the 5.
All right, I got a good 10-point lead,
Pass
so
to
that's
Mikan.
good.
Shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists tonight.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too.
Got it.
Sinks the
When you see that
three-pointer.
green excellent go up, you
Kidd's
got it.
36.
I like that
And
they had that. That's
shooting-wise,
great. I love that.
He's been
It's amazing.
fantastic.
You know you have
helping
it.
to build this lead.
That's what you aim
Second round
for to
pick
get that
back in
excellent.
2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about
Does
strategy.
anybody have NBA 2K26? You get the
Here
new
in
one?
this third quarter, just
wondering
over
who
a minute
has it.
played.
And what do you think of it?
Outside Kidd lets it go with a 3, and again for 3.
I like it like
Another
every year.
three. I'm not
But
sure
I mean,
I've
like I
seen
said, these
a
annual
better
games are just
three-point
patches,
shooting night.
just a big
They
patch.
just keep pouring in.
But I
This
always
is a
get
top
them because
5
I
all-time
like I
single
like to see
game
what they
for
did. And
three-point
they always do
shots
something.
made.
It always looks a little
Let's
better.
check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more
Missed
prize
it.
money for the winning
Yep.
team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenue
I got
and
an
publicity
8-9
for
point
the
lead.
league. So those that are advancing this suggestion say, Put some money on it. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Good game, 9-point lead. I'm not destroying them, but I'm
And it's Cowens with the rebound.
I'm winning.
Chicago
Destroy. You get a
leading by
20-point lead.
9.
You're destroying your opponent. Anything under 20 is
outside kid. Fires the three.
not a dominant, not in the dominant performance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is
Above
no
20, you're
stopping
dominating the other team. But
and this is
10 to
already
20,
a
you're
game he'll
got a
never
comfortable
forget. He's
lead.
trying to make it
And
a
under 10 is a
game
close
that
game.
The world never forgets. Nowitzki with the ball, and Bosch picks him up defensively.
So I got a little,
Just
yeah,
4 to
barely
shoot.
above a close game.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Worthy the pass to Nowitzki.
Look at passer. Wow,
Brunson with
nice
a clean
passing.
look. That drops, and it comes
But
off
they
an
got
assist
within
from
10.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Now it's a close game.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
For 3, and again for
Got it.
3.
So now it's a 12-point lead. See, that's a more of a comfortable lead again.
Hits again.
Yeah, if you want to get, if you get above 20, and you're probably going to win.
Shooting the ball, he now
You're dominating the
stands GA
game.
by himself for 3rd place in most threes all time.
Oh, they
And
took
stolen
that.
by Worthy. Here's Brunson. So fast in transition.
Well, a 10-point lead
gets
now.
it in there.
Oh, pushing the action. Brunson always a threat in transition.
And the Bulls making a change.
Yeah, I recommend 5-minute quarters.
Starts to
This is
check
the
in,
default.
and
It's
a
working.
switch
It's
here
pretty
also for
pretty
Atlanta.
good
Thompson's checked in.
because you
And
can play
GA,
through the
Hawks
season.
going young,
You play in
trying to
12-minute
build
quarters.
a
You'll
sustainable
take forever to
model
do a
for
season. But
success.
5-minute quarters, you
Yeah,
play a
most
few
of
games
the
a day, you get a
starters
season
not
knocked
yet
out in a few weeks.
scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing
Not like
plenty
baseball.
of
Baseball's like twice the size of a basketball
Tried
season.
by
One of
That's
the
my
most
only problem with the
feared,
baseball season. It's so
versatile
long when you're playing a
scorers
game.
at
You want
that
to
forward
if you want to play
position.
every
Big
game. It's
James always seems to
a
make
lot.
the most out of any situation.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Worthy. Even after pivoting towards their youth, GA the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away a bunch of rotation veterans, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in, and this group didn't miss a beat.
Three-pointer, Kidd connects again from distance.
And
Was
what
that
a
7?
fireworks
No,
display
10,
he's
11-point
shown us
lead. Good.
tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has
Probably going
just
to win, but
exploded from
I'm not going
beyond
to say
the
I
arc.
got this because
That
I
last
just
make
got another quarter
tying
left.
him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And here's Kidd from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound.
My scoring is actually
Thompson
a little
outside.
bit low because
Pass to Mikan. Here's the lob to the
in the
hoop.
3rd quarter I don't have 60 points yet, and I'm winning.
7-second
So it's,
difference, shot and game clock.
probably could use a little bit more time on the clock actually, or a faster
Bosch
scoring
against
pace.
Nowitzki. The three.
Got it.
Good. Another
Yeah, when you see that green, excellent. It's
And
like
he's outclassed
it's
his
nice.
own
It's very
previous
satisfying. You know you got it.
record. A new number for the 2nd most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor
they
to
got
be
back.
here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter.
Okay, here we go. Chat, say hi in the chat.
And a
Chat's
moment
quiet.
now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great
All right, 9-point
dish.
lead.
That's
I'm
what I call
probably going to win,
court
but
vision.
not
There
necessarily.
wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And
Get
with
the
3
timing
quarters
right
behind
with
us,
these
let's
get
see
that
what
right.
this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Worthy sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Klay Thompson, and it's Francis in at the point guard position. To the wing right side, here's Vandeweghe. Wide open shot is on the money.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Drills the three-pointer. Cassell's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Trapuka passes to Vandeweghe. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Vandeweghe's got 4 this quarter.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Here's Cassell. There's the triple. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Hawks trail by 14. Pass to Vandeweghe. The rebound by Williams. For Chicago, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Cassell, and the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And timeout is called.
All right, got a 17-point lead here.
He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Both teams will make substitutions. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Kid against Brunson. And they call an illegal screen here. Well, Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
Count it! Kid with it. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Down he goes for 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Let's lose a 3. The 3 goes down.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout
All right,
the 4th period.
18-point lead. We got 2 minutes left, 18-point lead. We got this.
When you've got it going from
go to 3-0 here.
You got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Jason Kidd.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like.
Right, after playing a few games of this, it's pretty good. It's better than last year, just slightly. It's slightly better every year. They always just the gameplay smooth, graphics.
The more these fans got revved up. And that
I'm on PS5 Pro, as it says in the title, so it's enhanced, so it's even better than
on or off the ball. Francis is
here
a threat.
on the Xbox or
flat out light it up.
the regular PlayStation 5.
And I think that one could have.
Is this on PC? I don't even know. I don't game on PC, so I don't even know.
To the finish line now, and what has been
it's on PC, obviously, but that'd be the best version, as always.
For the Bulls.
It was like
the Pro is pretty good.
Three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not.
And another one falls.
We got a
amazing
16-point lead with a little over a minute.
And it's not his first of the season.
Now he is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Puts up the 3, and another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
It's almost, I consider a 20-point game dominating, so it's almost a dominating one.
And that one is good.
Not quite, but close.
There's 39 seconds left.
See if I win by 20, I'll consider it a dominant win.
Rebounded by Nowitzki. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
But a win's a win by 2 or by 20.
Contributing. Oh, that was a nice find by Francis. He spots a wide open man and hits him in rhythm.
Shoots the 3.
Got it.
And down goes the 3.
18-point lead.
You can sense that these fans,
pretty comfortable.
These players,
not quite, like I said, not quite dominant.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Missed that one.
The 3. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never
So I'm
find.
3-0.
The energy here is just...
There it is. So I just beat the Pistons, Magic, and Hawks. The Kings are next. I'm home against them. Yeah, I'm home. I guess the home games are blue and road games are red. Well, yes. Okay, just getting that. Oh, it's the bottom. I didn't even see it. Yeah, home is blue and away is red. So yeah. This is I'm home for a couple of games here, and then I go. I was in home and Knicks, home and then at the Knicks. Okay. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and we'll see you soon.